Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I invite you to come along with me as I automate these designs on some test accounts here on Redbubble and Teepublic. So I'll kind of talk about some of the updates that have been going on and how I set things up. So here I have the automation account. So let's go ahead and click on it. We can click reset session. That's fine. I'll go ahead and log in. It will take me about just a second to log in here. Okay, excellent. I'm logged in. This is the Chrome extension we set up, and this is essentially the database of the application on the account. And the way this works is you upload your images here, or excuse me, your spreadsheet here, your images here. And for those who are curious, both the images and the spreadsheet were automated and created by AI. So if you're curious, I can click on the design here. And I think I created like a list of just French sayings that would go well on a t-shirt. That's what I asked AI to do. And if you're curious what tool I used Design Sensei to go ahead and do that. I have many videos on Design Sensei. It's our tool that we use in our passive income school members area. And basically, it creates t-shirt designs on autopilot for you. So there's nothing else you have to do. If you want to add your own custom image, you can absolutely do that. And it will place it somewhere on the design. Now, it's not going to just randomly do that. Of course, everything is orderly. And speaking of orderly, one of the things we implemented was a user requested that they wanted a feature where they can switch the position of the text on the design, right? So they wanted it on the bottom as opposed to on the top. So the way they want that is they want the image on top of the text, which is essentially what we did with this new feature here. So once you select algorithm number 1, and for those who don't know, we have currently 3 different algorithms or different styles for t-shirt designs, algorithm 1, 2, and 3, where you select algorithm 1, you select your image, your designs, the results of those designs will appear. You know, you can choose up to 50 total designs in one shot created by AI. It will all populate. Once again, you could watch a video on Design Sensei, but this is the way it works. Once everything is all created, you can go ahead and export. It will create the titles. It will create the tags for you on your behalf. You export it all, and then you finally upload it into printondemandautomation.com. Once it's all uploaded, you have a chart that looks something like this. In fact, I'll refresh my page to show you how it looks like as it uploads. Okay, so as it uploads, and this is just like a little sample as to how it looks. Maybe you would have caught it for a second, but it like loads, okay, and then it shows a little check mark to just show that it's, you know, successfully uploaded. So once that's all taken care of, it's time to upload, right? So we can upload to Teepublic to get started. Let's click Verify Account, and let's delete this right here because I did do a little test beforehand. Let's click Cancel here. And once again, this is a test account, so you can see here I have pretty much 0 designs on here. We're going to click Verify once again just to get that all cleaned out. All right, good. We have 9 designs in our account. I'm also going to deselect this option. So it says delete designs after successful upload. Obviously, I want to upload these images to Redbubble as well, so I'm going to deselect that. I'm going to select Teepublic down here. For the sake of these designs, I'll just go with black. And we're going to hit start, okay? So I'll get, rid of that. And essentially, the way this should work is that it should upload all 9 designs for us on Teepublic. For those who are curious, you have, all right, you could clearly see I hit the limit for today on my other account. That's why I kind of showed up, but you can only upload 9 at a time. So in my case, it won't work right now to upload because I've already uploaded my numbers for today. So I'll hit stop upload here. I'll close this out. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of this. And we might as well just do this on Redbubble. So let's go ahead and do this on Redbubble. We have our test account, and I'll go ahead and select Redbubble, click verify. It should be able to verify for us. And once again, this is just kind of like a test account here. And I'm going to go with this white style. So I'll just go over here, click copy settings, and I'll have my URL of the settings that I've copied. Pretty basic. Let this load for just a second. Sometimes you have to go through this. This is pretty normal. All right. You copy this and then you paste it here. Okay, any URL of the style that you like, you copy it, hit add URL. Now, I'm not 100% sure that this would work on this style because if you look here, the image is literally just purely text. So we'll find out how it looks in just a minute, but it might be a little too small actually, but we'll see what happens, right? Why not? And why not? We'll select delete designs after a successful upload. We'll hit start, and then it will kind of do its thing. All right, so it's loading. And you can see here in just a second, it's going to replace the image to, yeah, there you go, one of the images that we had in our database. So yeah, this is one of the things I want to talk about here as it's typing the titles and tags for us in just a minute. You want to kind of pre-upload your first one just so that it can everything can fit right. Because if I was really uploading this myself, I would not want the text to be stuck in areas like that. So I would want to make it a little bit cleaner, but this is just a simple example. In fact, I'll hit stop upload here, and this is finished uploading. So I'll go to a good example of where I would upload, and I'll show you what I mean. So we'll go over here to manage portfolio, and we'll scroll down. And by the way, this is just literally a test account. This is not an account that I actually care about. We'll go over here, click copy settings, and you can see this is an example of an account that I actually have purely just text, and it's kind of anchored properly on the product, or maybe not properly, but a setup that I'm okay with, right? So in this case, I'll go here, copy the URL, and then I'll delete the other one, get rid of this, and then hit add URL, hit add. I'll hit resync because we do want to resync this. Now we should have 8 images, and that's absolutely correct because we uploaded one and it was deleted after. And if you obviously you don't want it deleted because you want to upload it to Teepublic, then you just uncheck this. But you click start and it will essentially restart. So that's essentially what's happening now. And so it's going to now take that text that we have in our server, which is that French text, and it will start putting it on the designs here perfectly for us. Look at that, right in the middle of the products as I like it. So one of the things that you want to pay attention to or watch out for is placement. Like certain things that need to be fixed, like you saw that acrylic coaster or whatever it is, that needs to be placed correctly. And the reason why I'm scrolling down every time it scrolls back up is because it's literally typing up the text. It's submitting it for me on autopilot. But essentially the way this would work is, it's uploading designs for us, which was just a nice little feature to have as opposed to doing this manually. For those who don't know, people who are using Design Sensei in my members area, they were taking those designs, downloading them on their computers, and then they were just copying and pasting everything. For many people, including myself, this is a much easier way to do things. Just have a machine do it for you because it's literally the same thing. You're just saving minutes of your life. And for those who are curious, it cost $1 for 100 tokens, and each upload cost 1 token. So each upload cost 1 penny, effectively. No tax, nothing like that. No charges on that, or at least I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. And yeah, that's essentially the way it works. So pretty simple, pretty basic. I don't get to control if I charge tax or not. It's the software that we use, but the point is that it costs $1 for every 100 uploads, effectively. And for those who are curious, most people who are sellers on Redbubble, for example, have less than 300 designs. So for the cost of $3, you can have more designs than most people on the platform. Now, of course, niche matters, all that kind of stuff, but that's what we have AI working for us for. That's what its purpose is. Now, for those who are curious, I've spoken about this to my members area, but I haven't spoken about it too much publicly, is that for the most part now, guys, I'm pretty much done uploading designs manually. I'm pretty much finished in terms of doing any kind of manual work for print on demand. Print on demand is a great way to make some extra money, for sure. But if you're going to now kind of make it something that you spend a lot of time doing, there's ways to automate it. Put it this way. I mean, a perfect example of this is if you look at like Ryan Hogue. If you think Ryan Hoag's sitting there and he's manually uploading hundreds and thousands of designs a day to Merch by Amazon, you're kidding yourself. He focuses on automation, and he does everything in that kind of way. And he spoke about this. This is not something, I'm speaking about as like the pioneer. I'm not the pioneer of automation. I'm just simply somebody who found a way to do it very cheaply and very easily. There are some tools out there that cost $100 a month to automate. And so this is just a cheaper, easier way to do things. And it makes things very easy, very simply put. And so the way I look at it this way is like for every one sale that you make over $1, right? Let's just say you make a $2 sale, $2.12. Just the other day, I made a $2.12 profit on a product. That covers 212 more products that I can upload. And so what's the likelihood of those 212 that I'm uploading to make another sale and another sale, another sale? The answer is it's pretty highly likely. And so that's kind of what makes this useful. But so this is just a nice little function, I guess you could say, a nice little workflow that's going on. As for the things that I've been working on behind the scenes, I am improving our blog printer. So for those who don't know, while this, like I said, it's doing its thing in the background, I'll kind of show you what I'm working on here. So this little window is Design Sensei. We have our blog printer here, our AI blog printer. And the AI blog printer is AI training for article writing. Those articles post on our website, and our website brings in income because it is, tackling different topics that are lower competition. There's a whole load of training on it. I literally posted over 4 hours of video on not only how to set this software up, which is the blog printer, but how to actually train your AI, what to talk about, what niche to go into. In fact, if you guys want to see, I'll click Content Creation Campus here, and you can see 4 hours and God knows how many minutes of just, different kinds of training and all kinds of different things, how to do blog research, what niches to pick, requirements for different niches, different examples that I gave myself, different ebooks that you can use here for resources. So yeah, there's different things. But my focus now entirely is what ways do I make money every day? How can I automate it? That's very simply put what I'm focused on. I have no intention on grinding my years away working anymore. We live in a different age now. Life wasn't like this 4 or 5 years ago. But it is now. AI is here, automation is here, and that's what I'm focused on. So that's what I'm doing. But if we go here to our our shop, we can see those 9 designs uploaded. So we'll go over here, we'll go to newest, and we can see them all uploaded here pretty flawlessly, everything is taken care of for us. So yeah, there we go. Very simple, very easy. If you guys have questions, leave them in the comments down below. But yeah, we implemented last night a new image handling process. In fact, if I refresh this, I don't think I should see any images here because yeah, they should be all deleted. And that's exactly what happened. As they're uploading, they'll be deleted unless you unclick this. But yeah, very simple. All right, so we implemented that image handling strategy for faster image handling. And yeah, that's been what we've been working on. So that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Bye. Any links will be in the description if you want to check anything out. All right, see you soon.